right, and looks like we already have a fight breaking out here. That's going to be Goshen B team going up against Barberton. Initial crack coming out from Waltskoon. This should be a 3v2. As the first knock's going to come out from his Valk, the Revenant's going to try to pounce out and get out, and he's not going to get far with that pounce. And that is going to be Goshen B taken out first in 19th place. Looks like Bellevue might be getting run up on. Don't think Bellevue's aware of Warren G. Harding here. Warren G. Harding walking right up. Don Quixote going to make first contact, and Sugar Bee's going to get the knock. It's going to be the Rampart here pushing forward. Certified Girl Kisser here going to throw out the Vert Nade. And I believe Warren G. Harding's going to get out. So it's going to be Troy pushing up onto National Trail, and National Trail losing out on one. So it's only going to be a duo for National Trail. Just Call Me Ray is going to get trapped by that fuse ult, and he should go down here. That's going to be Troy getting the second knock. As the knock finally comes down, Lifegain's going to try to tap here, but Troy is right on top of him. Just going to be the Bloodhound getting res here, going back to the area, running up on Springfield Hall and A. This is purple and white armor, so this should be a pretty free fight for Springfield Hall and A. Horizon ult comes out from Connor Mess. Rampart's going to drop on him. And Sugar Bee here doing circles around him on the Bangalore, but not able to. Soccer does end up getting the knock. Kong going to get put 1-8 as Kong here is going to get run up on. This is the third party coming out. It's going to be Odella here coming in for the third party. Great third party out of Odella. They take out two of Springfield Hall. And this is Springfield Hall and A on purple armor, walking up on a white armor team. Should be free kills here. Kong going to make first contact. Initial shots are going to come down. Mars is going to get put 1 HP. Curious to see if Kong gets aggressive on this. Mirage ult is going to come down. Push is coming out from Troy. He's going to push the res. Swing in on the Octane and gets cool mask, and it's just going to be a solo left. It's going to be his Valk. See if he's able to get this Valk ult off. And that is insane. Sugar Bee here at Bellevue engaging. Sugar Bee here going to make first contact with the Mosams. Is able to get the first knock on Paper Bag, and it's going to go down to a 3v2 here as Troy is able to get the Mirage res off. As both teams here playing so. Tom Furious is able to get the Rampart, and he's going to go for his Finn. Finally turns on him. Mr. Red here, not connecting much with that PK. Halo is going to come out. Mr. Red in a 1v1, Sugar Bee in a 1v1. Mr. Red is looting while he mantles right above him. That's Mr. Red going to be going down. And that's going to be Bellevue eliminated. That fuse is going to be right above him. And Supreme Tom Furious, he's in another 1v1. So Warren G. Harding comes in for the third party and loses out on one. Springfield Hall and A losing out on one. He is able to get a Finn. Looks like they did get the res off. And another team coming in from zone. Troy is not in a very good spot here in the middle of the open. Is able to get the knock on the Warren G. Harding. Logegg Legend trades us out, and Troy is taken out at the hands of Warren G. Harding. Rico Go Boom coming out of zone. They're looking in the zone at this team. This poor Caustic team does not know what they're walking into. That is Goshen C taken out, surgically taken out. Wadsworth Omega, they get the first knock on the Logegg Legend. Warren G. Harding did get the respawn, so it is still a 2v2. Initial shot's going to come out from Rico Go Boom. Dirty Dan is able to stay alive. They do get the res off. And Wadsworth here sitting on the Rampart walls. Got to make the move here. This is round 3. This zone is going to hurdle. Let's hop on board with Wadsworth Alpha A. They are gatekeeping Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek is still on white armors. This is going to be Beaver Creek here going down. Iron Dude here with that triple take is able to get one knock. Is able to get the second one as the Octane, they're just running right by him. Iron Dude here gonna get caught out. Both teams have to slide in with zone, and Wadsworth gets the second knock and gets Krabered from behind. And that is gonna be Washington High taking out Beaver Creek. Wadsworth Alpha losing out on one. Wadsworth Alpha right above all three of them. He's in a 3v1 though, so it's gonna be very difficult. This Pathfinder is probably just going to try to get out of this. Over here, this is Barberton B team here, down to just one. And Barberton A team here, third party, and that is Barberton A taking out Barberton B. And that is going to be to Odella. Kong going to be in a 3v1 situation. Yeah, 3v1 for Kong. Odella here able to get the squad wipe. Play coming out from Ashlyn here. So Ashlyn here, our winners of last league, gonna end up making a play here, and I believe this is onto Barberton. There's Barberton here, full 3-man, running, walking up on the cannon. Gonna walk up, make first contact with the Sparrow. Initial cracks are gonna come down. Barberton's got to be careful. They're super split in this time. Sparrow gonna get put to 1 HP. Not able to get the knock. His Valk with the flank. As he's gonna go down. And now it's a 3v2. Elemental here gonna try to back up, get put to 1 HP. That's gonna be Odella with the third party. Odella pushing the cannon with the third party. And looks like Odella's gonna push both squads. And Odella, Ashlyn here, somehow staying alive. Stompy's fan is able to get one of the knocks. They did lose out on their Sparrow. Fire Tortilla is gonna go down the zone. Stompy's fan here. Things are falling apart for Ashlyn. Odella here loses out on 1. This is very messy. 3-team fight. You got Warren G. Harding here walking in. Good shots from Don Quixote the Flamingo. As the Wraith is low ground. Why is the Wraith low ground? So Lollygag Legend here. Gonna try to reset on the height. As that is Todd Thornhill getting the first knock on Skinnier Damien. And they're gonna try to Newcastle res this. Newcastle lifeline. Todd Thornhill gets taken out. It's 2v2 now. Let's see if the Ash swings here. Ash's swing, get the knock. Just gonna be the Newcastle. He is going to res. As that is a good thermite from the lifeline here. As he knocked one with the Arch Star, so he's gonna push. He's gonna push, take advantage of their 2v2. They get 1 knock, get 2 knock, get 3 knock, and that is Washington. Stompy's fan here could play spoiler with that Kraber in hand. Gets the opening knock on Rico Go Boom. Connects with the 150. This game is going to finish right on top of everyone. Good damage coming out from the lifeline. Stompy's fan is going to get forced off the height. Wadsworth Omega here. Not aware of it. Still looking up at the high ground. And their drop's going to come out. Sparrow is going to come out, and that's going to be Ashlyn taken out in 3rd place. Warren G. Harding here. Good damage. They should get the second. That's a good Sparrow coming out from Wadsworth. Warren G. Harding here. Castle Wall's going to come down. As both teams are going to reset here. Let's see if Rico Go Boom on that Sheila can do anything. He's going to try to, and he's going to go down, and this is Warren G. Harding taking match number 1. Here between Barberton A. Ryzenault's going to come out from Elemental. Going to stack nades on it, and Saint X B here. Looks like they're going to catch Elemental in the open. Valk's got to be careful. Spoon Lord here getting cracked by that bow check. That's going to be his Valk with the bow. As his Valk gets run up on, that's Troy coming in, the 3rd party. Troy here not able to get that first knock. Are they able to catch his Valk? And they are. So this is Troy taking out Barberton. And it looks like Barberton's going to take the cannon out of there. Beaver Creek here taking the jump pad on his head. He's able to get the castle wall out and get out of there. As the push is coming out, they're going to be on that rock right above them. It's going to be Sentry. Now this is a 3v2 for Beaver Creek, so they're still at a disadvantage. That's going to be the first knock coming out for Dirty Dan. Wadsworth Alpha walking up is going to get stunned. This is National Trail. They have the high ground here. 2x on the Prowler is crazy work from my man, the Fox. And he is almost, he gets into 1 HP. And he finally gets a knock. That's the Fox getting the first knock. And I believe Wadsworth A still electing the pushes here. Blood down here. Blood Alt is going to come out. Scan's going to come back. PK shot not going to connect. A lot of fighting up in the kill feed, but we're going to stay on board here. And APAC is getting charge rifled in the back, and the Fox is going to Valk ult. And what is happening? What is happening? Ashlyn hits a huge vert nade. As National Trail here, it is all falling apart for you. This is Bellevue taking on Goshen B team. Kunai not able to get the knock. It's just going to be up to the Valk. He is able to trade it out. He's going to try to stay alive here as he's getting pushed. That's going to be Certified Girl Kisser in a 1v1 Bellevue against Goshen. As the Valk, I believe he tried to fly up, did not have the fuel to do so. And that is Bellevue getting the better of Goshen. Troy here running down Barberton as they get the first knock on his Valk. And I believe Elemental here is getting sent by another team. Elemental not able to get the knock, and that is Odella here on White Armors. board with Omega, and carry of all carries is gonna go down. Pushing forward, trying to get his fin. Ashland is gonna get the res off. Carry of all carries, let's stay on board. And he is spinning in circles. He is right behind him. No, Uncle Ben's gonna go down, and that is Ashland B taken out at the hands of Wadsworth. And they're not going to elect to make a push because they got the third from Wadsworth. Let's see if they're able to get the res off. They're gonna hop on the res here. Rampart is gonna get Sparrow ulted here, is able to block it with the Rampart walls. He's gonna shoot the Sparrow ult out. They're not able. Nades are gonna come in. It's gonna be difficult for them. Lifeline tap does come out, utilizing. TP's gonna come out from Ashland. They're gonna TP past them. Max Dragon gets the knock, is back to a 3v2. Flower Tortilla here, gonna get put to 1 HP. That's 2 knocks on the kill feed. There is a third party in the area. They gotta be careful here. So Lifeline was able to res. Sparrow is going to come out. This fight has taken a long time. Ashland is going to win this. I'm curious, can Springfield Hall in A? And Springfield Hall in A is not able to third party because they have a team on their back. That's going to be Iron Dude and Wadsworth Alpha. It's just going to be the Lifeline here. Lifeline going to get sent. It's going to be Kong on the push. And that is Wadsworth A taken out. As Sugar Bee here is going to swing and get the... It's going to be a good hold out of Springfield Hall in A, but they got to be careful. They got both teams on them. Stinger Bolt gonna come out. Flower Tortilla gonna get dropped on from behind. Flower Tortilla should go down here. This is round 3. Everybody should die in this vicinity. Nobody is able to get out. I believe as Troy here zipping up onto. This is gonna be Warren G. Harding. That Mirage gonna get put to 1 HP. Washington High School eliminated by Bellevue. They were 1 HP coming out of zone. Not much they could do there. Lollygag Legend here gonna get swung. He's going to try to stay alive here. That's going to be Supreme Tomfooleryist getting the best on him. He's going to end up dropping on him, and he's going to cast a wall away. Going to get engaged on. Is able to get the phase off. Paperbag going to drop on it. Should get the elimination here, as that is now down to just a solo, but he is going to get the res off on low ground. Curious to see what Warren G. Harding here does. Looks like they're going to zip up. Troy's going to try to reset. Get on the res right in front of him. Lollygag Legend here. As Warren G. Harding may win this. It's a 2v1. Dominic the Flamingo's going to swing. Good job out of Warren G. Harding here. As, oh my god. Don Quixote the Flamingo does not get the knock. Lollygag Legend in a 1v1 with Rhinus Paper Bag. And he's going to trade the reses. Now, that is a support res for support res, but that one res was faster. Special push is going to come out. Big 100 pump, and this should be Troy taken out here. It's going to be Warren G. Harding pushing the solo of Troy. They're not safe here. And Valkov's going to come out, and he's not able to get off. It gets canceled, and this should be the Valkyrie going down. As Mr. Red is throwing, Mr. Red tries to angle out on the right, and that should be Warren G. Harding. Yeah, Warren G. Harding's going to send this. They're going to play for second. As Wadsworth is also pushing, so both teams, and Warren G. Harding sees Wadsworth cross, and they're gonna. This is insane. Warren G. Harding doesn't go for second. They die third, and it is going to be Wadsworth's game to win. Wadsworth here in a 3v2. Sparrow ults are gonna come down. Rico go boom. It's gonna Dirty Dan and Rico go boom are gonna connect. Last one, it's just gonna be the Vantage, and that is Wadsworth taking match number 2. Manskin's gonna come out. Shots are gonna come out. Bloodhound gonna get put to 1 HP. Bloodhound is gonna go down, and Ashland is TPing on this. Ashland on Ashland violence right now. Carry's gonna go for the res. Carry's gonna get. No, it's gonna be Uncle Ben getting sent. They are able to get the res off, but Carry's goes down for it. It's just the Mirage, and that is Ashland B eliminated. Good damage from Saxer there on the Rampart. Looks like Saxer's gonna lay walls, watching both sides. The Octane is gonna back out. Revenant is gonna get cracked. Put the 1 HP. Kong's gonna get right on top of him. And that is Waldscoon going down. Looks like the solo Valk is looking at this, seeing if he can get a 1-click to start it. He is not able to, and I expect Troy to back out of this. The duo is below. They're gonna get dropped on. 158 from Mr. Red. He's not able to get the knock. It is a 2v2. Sugar Bee is super far. Mr. Red here trying to get the Finn. It's going to get swung. It's not able to go down. And then Sugar Bee here. He's going to try to 1v2 this. He's going to mantle up on the outside. Queen's going to come out from Stompy's fan first. Stompy's fan here chasing. Bangler going to jump on his head. Is not able to get the knock. Flour Tortilla not able to get the knock. It's gonna, and Max Dragon comes in to bail him out. As we got Warren G. Harding here walking up on the Odella. And that's the opening knock. Odella down to a solo. 2x Prowler again. Mirage Res is going to come out. Push should come out here. Bang Ult comes out in response, but it's going to be too far. They're going to be right on top of him. Is able to get the second knock. It's just the barrage up. Lollygag Legend not able to find him. The Flamingo goes down. Lollygag Legend right on top of his head. It's not able to connect and finally gets him. National Trail here holding the doorway. Good damage from APAC here. National Trail going to be right on top of him. The Fox here. Still doesn't know where that guy shot him from. It's going to fly right on top of him. It's going to float up in the air. That's the Fox going down. That's 2 going down. It's Troy up in a... Just going to be the solo of National Trail. And that is National Trail wiped out. Clean wipe. Ashen here looking for the third party. And they are not able to. Troy, great job in that fight. Able to get a clean wipe. Let's check in on Springfield. This is going to be Warren G. Harding and Springfield. Connor Mess is going to mantle on him. Lollygag Legend here going to get put to 1 HP. Is going to drop. Connor Mess here able to get the knock with the triple take. Warren G. Harding here. The Wraith out in the open. It's just up to the Flamingo. Flamingo here is going to try to get out. He's getting chased by Saxer. Saxer on that rampart. Jumping on his head. Is not able to connect. Is still not able to connect. The Flamingo trying to mantle on him. And that is Warren G. Harding taken out. Troy and Ashland still trading shots as the Supreme top flurryist here. Gotta be careful. Washington here walking up behind him. Sparrow gonna go down, and this is Washington TPing on Ashland here. And they gotta be careful because that Springfield Rampart, Saxer here is gonna get the knock. Saxer here taking him down. As Washington High, they gotta be careful here. This roof is not safe. And Ashland can turn this fight on his head. Barrel gonna come down. Michael here just gonna tick to that. It's not gonna shoot it out. Swing gonna come out. Flour Tortilla gonna put him 1 HP. Ashland here playing this really slow. Washington gonna go back to the roof here. And they gotta be careful. They're not in here, and Saxer has free reign. Bloodhound gonna get knocked here. It's gonna be a solo. So the solo from Washington High is stuck in between Ashland and Wadsworth. So Wadsworth gonna be pinching. The one player for Washington Court has Iron Dude gonna get a knock up to height as Washington here is pushing with their third. Ashland gonna be put down to just a solo. Todd Thornhill is going to back up. Rez is going to come out for Ashland. Ashland is able to full reset here. And let's see how Wadsworth handles with all this pressure. They're going to get pressure from all 5 teams. They're going to get sent from Ashland here. Iron Dude going to put out good damage. Barrel going to go down. Flour Tortilla here. Going to get the second one. It's just going to be the lifeline. And that is Wadsworth Alpha taken out. Washington Courthouse taken out. Springfield Hall and A coming in for the third party. It's going to be Kong right on top of the cannon. And Ashland doesn't know. Troy flies over. So Springfield Hall and A and Ashland are going to trade reses here. Both teams are on top of each other. Stop his fan. Going to initial spray out of him. Huge spray. He's going to get the swap. And Springfield Hall and A going to almost take the cannon. Max Dragon going to go down here. And Troy here. There's a solo for Troy. Ashland losing out on 2. It's just going to be a duo of Troy, solo of Ashland, and a 3-man of Springfield Hall. Springfield Hall able to get all 3 up. Paper Bike here walking up on Springfield Hall and A. Springfield Hall and A is aware of his presence now. Initial damage going to come out. He does have that hop up for the alternator. As Kong here is ratting super close. So if his teammates get initial damage, Kong's going to mantle up and look for the pick. And here the mantle comes. Is not able to get the pick, and he's going to back up to his teammates before he gets. Troy here not letting Springfield Hall and A. This Rhinus tries to get the initial knock on the Kong. Kong's able to back up. And Troy and Springfield Hall and A playing a little bit of a cat and mouse game here. Sax are going to push up with Shashila. He's going to mantle up. The Lifeline's going to get caught out. Lifeline is going to go down. As Stompy's fan is able to take out Troy, and it is now a 2v1 for the win. Connor Messier right on top of him. He's not able to get the initial knock. Stompy's fan going to go for him. Gets the trade, but there another one up, and that is Saxer clutching it for Sweet.